Oops, forgot my mic was not on. I'm waiting for homie to show up, and we're just gonna go through and do mint number two. I already did my first animals mint, animal lands mint, which was awesome. And now, oh, here he is coming in the room, and we're gonna be doing number two. Hey, what's going on?
Yo, how's it going?
Hey, what's up? Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, good to see you.
Cool. What's up, Brandon?
Not
Nice to
much.
see you, man. The live stream's already on because I didn't schedule it ahead. So no, it's nobody's really on. I'm gonna start sharing the links and stuff, so we can kind of just like dick around for a minute. Because I'm gonna share the links to see who's available. But nice to meet you, bro. I
Yeah,
appreciate
you
you
too.
sending me that token and letting me do that mint. It was fun figuring it out.
Yeah, sorry it didn't work like right away.
No, don't be sorry,
There's
man.
like honestly, it's been so long since I built that tool that like I built it for myself.
Yeah,
Um, it's just like honestly, I think one thing in the code changed or something got deleted, so it wasn't working for some reason. I think it's working now though. So
cool. No, I had a blast, man. Like, and that's why I did it. I wanted it to be like real time, like learning together. Because I feel like there's some things that I do too, and people are like, oh man, you must know everything about every single thing. It's like, well,
yeah,
some of it I'm still figuring it out. Like I know a lot, but like,
exactly.
there's
Yeah.
some things that I still have to figure out too, and it's fun just doing it and showing people in real time how to do it. That way I'm just like not some expert, like, oh yeah, I know how to do all this shit.
Exactly. Yeah. Like there's so many times, like I tell people, like I break code all the time. Like the amount of times I break code is like crazy. But realistically, like the only way to get better at doing something is to fail through it, right? Like a lot of the
Right.
time you don't know where you're going wrong until somebody really tells you, right? So
Yeah,
um, yeah. So that's fun.
absolutely. Cool. Well, yeah, give me just like I said, a couple minutes. I'm just sharing the link around right now.
Sounds
I'm gonna tag you on Facebook.
sweet.
No, but this has been cool, man. I guess I'll wait till we actually start so I can like I ask you about the project and stuff. Well, no, we're live recording. It's
Yeah, we're
fine.
live right now.
So yeah. So where like when did you start doing all this?
So I started the idea for ANMLLAND in December. So kind of my thoughts, like I was mining Bitcoin at the time and like had one ASIC running. And so that was profitable during like the hype, but then the challenge, like most people saw, was like supply, right? Like
Right.
A, getting the machine, and B, like getting them decently fast, and then are they going to be reliable enough to like run for continuous amount of time so that you get your ROI back, right? So that's kind of where I was basing a lot of my plan off of. um, and so the idea was that it could be like a digitized form of mining, right? So it's
Hmm.
like a Bitcoin node, but it's the NFT, right? So when you sell it, it instantly gets transferred and you see payments like the next day, right? So, and then, yeah, aside from that, then we're using mining in the future to back up the token sales, so, or the liquidity pool. So,
I saw that. No, I love that. Like that was honestly a surprise because it's funny because like for me, that's something that seems very like logical. Like that seems like I don't know why everybody's not trying to do that. It's like, hey,
yeah,
we have a problem with kind of, supplying a continual funding of liquidity. Well, what's a good way of, getting money in? Like, well, you start mining and then take that money and put liquidity in until, your economy really starts to circulate.
yeah,
That
exactly.
way, you're not just fully dependent on your NFT holders or NFT sales. And in cases like this where the market's, going a little wild, you can help curb that by having a steady supply of liquidity coming in. And no, I think that's brilliant. I think that's a great idea, and I don't understand why more people aren't doing it.
Yeah, it's taken a while to like come back to like, okay, we're going to like supplement it with the mining, right? So
Yeah.
initially it was like the initial roadmap was that it was all like a self-contained system, right? And so we've honestly had to do some adjusting to I've had to do some adjusting to kind of how the economy works so that it works for
Right.
people again, right? So yeah, it's been a fun challenge, right? And so like I said, like I fail forward more than anybody else, right? So anybody
That's
who's
crazy.
scared to make a step in crypto, like I've sent Matic tokens over Polygon to networks that don't accept Matic on
Right.
Polygon, and it's just Matic on Ethereum. Like I've like sent hundred, like less than $100 through the Polygon bridge, and then essentially had to pay more money to get that little bit of money out, right? So you're paying like another $15 to save like $80 or something, right?
Golly.
And so like I've made those mistakes, which is
Yeah.
why I like talking to people about it. It's like, here's the things that I did, here's the things that work good for me, right? And I've kind of put them out on the ANMLLAND site of like, okay, here's the easiest way to get into like decentralized anything,
Right.
right? If you buy ETH, you send it to MetaMask, you bridge it, you buy your tokens, right?
Yeah. That's
So
crazy. That's
yeah,
awesome.
so I had to fight with a lot of stuff, and I've had to diagnose a lot of issues with like different people that wanted to buy NFTs. So trying to make it as easy as possible. So
That's insane. So you made all this on your own?
yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
NFTs, token, everything.
yeah. So I did all the
Dude,
artwork
that's crazy.
myself.
Oh,
Um,
wow. Really?
yeah, some of the artwork is
That's
like
crazy.
open source.
Yeah.
So like taking elements from different pieces, right? Or like royalty free databases,
Yeah.
right? And then using pieces of those to create it. So I do a lot of flat artwork in Illustrator. So all of
Hmm.
it's done in Illustrator. And yeah, so I did the artwork, built the website myself, set up the NFT smart contract on Third Web. Have now built out like different tools like the wallet that we can show everybody today, as well as like some different backend tools for myself to make the project go easier. And now it's like shifting towards that node timing where it's going to be every day really soon here, right? So
Yeah.
yeah.
Man, that's crazy. That's cool. No, definitely props to that, man. Like that's it seems easy, but I definitely understand that that's a lot of work, especially to undertake on your own. Like it's good that I mean you know how to do all the coding and programming because of that. I've been telling people is extremely valuable. Like if you're looking to get
Yeah.
into an industry and find a career path for something to learn, especially I told like my nieces and nephews because they're all doing the
That's great.
college thing, and I'm like, hey, you know what? If you don't know what you're doing, learn how to code and program, and especially on the blockchain, like
Yep.
website development, all that. You learn that, I guarantee you there's going to be a lot more jobs coming in and they're going to be paying very, very well.
Yeah.
So
So
trying to get them to do that.
absolutely. Like my background is like, so I learned how to code essentially by picking apart websites, buying templates, reading through the code, like not knowing how anything works, breaking it, redoing it again. So I call that, I say that's hacking websites, right? So I've
Yeah.
gone to like other websites, literally copied the entire code on the page, right? And then rebuilt the website. And that's kind of how I learned to build. And yeah, I say to the same thing to everybody is like, if you learn how to like program HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, you will be a long ways ahead because every business needs somebody to work on their website at some point in time.
Right.
Everybody needs somebody who can do artwork and put together videos or do marketing stuff and do online digital digital media work, right? So that's kind of where my background is I've had a lot of work in like marketing and that kind of stuff, and then as well done a lot of on hands trades work with within solar and electrical. So that's where I get like all the ability to set up all my own mining equipment myself, do all my own solar myself, so I can really keep the costs down, and do all my sourcing directly, so I get like lowest price.
No, that's brilliant, man. Like it really goes to show that like if you're really dedicated, and you have the know-how or at least want to, like, you know, you can
Yeah.
get it done, you know, especially like the hardest part about, you know, a lot of this stuff and like projects really being successful is not necessarily like the logistics. It's more the actual promotion and marketing, you know, like getting people out there, putting, you know, building brand awareness and, you know, building communities, because like a lot of that does take money and does take teams.
Yeah.
But I mean, considering that what you do or what you've done, that's like 90% of the work, right? And then it just happens the 10% is the marketing and branding and all that stuff. But that's the, you know, that's the more costly part, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, because you need other people. But that's cool, man. No, I'm
Yeah.
definitely glad I got a chance to jump on with you and hear about that, because that's insane.
Yeah, thanks for having me on. Yeah, it's
That's
been a
crazy,
fun
bro.
ride. Like,
That's
dude,
so cool though, man. You made the token,
so
made
much
the
fun.
NFTs, got the art, did the website. Like, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, but like the
It's all good.
Web3 website building, having that ability, as simple as you made it, easy layout, few links, not too complicated. Which I think people overcomplicated in their mind, and they're like, man, I need a Web3 website. Like, oh God, what is that even gonna look like? Am I actually going in the metaverse? It's like, no, you just have a website where you log in with your wallet, or
You
know,
have
that's it.
interaction elements
Yeah.
with your wallet. Like on
Yeah.
ANMLLAND, there's 3 different, like, there's technically embedded Web3 tools inside of the website. So it's a website built on WordPress. And then so I built the AdMilk, or not AdMilk token. Sorry, that's another project I worked on. So I added the and this is actually really funny. I was building this for myself because I saw like how hard it is for people to just like add a token to the MetaMask wallet when you don't know like, how do I add the contract address and what are these decimal points? And then if you
Right.
add decimal points wrong, it looks like you have the worst balance, right? And so
Right.
like if you put 18 decimal points or 18 digits after instead of 9, like I did for one project, it literally shows you like 1/1 millionth of what your actual balance was. So it's fun. It's kind of funny.
That's crazy. All
Um,
right.
yeah,
Cool.
so
That's
we've got a bunch of
hilarious.
different elements that are Web3 elements on a
Yeah.
WordPress website, and then we've got Web3 backend. So like we've got a club that's got a few little elements. A lot of it's like demos for other clients. So ANMLLAND is essentially a development platform for me to really learn Web3. And so I kind of put it out there that this is what I was starting and what I was working on. And a bunch of people kind of jumped on at the start and helped support it. So that was really encouraging. And so, yeah, we're kind of coming up close to the finish line of having everything ready for
That's cool.
full release.
Man. No, that's awesome, bro. Like, I'm definitely impressed, man. Like, and
Thanks, dude.
I'm not easily, I mean, like, not to say like I don't give a shit about anything, but you know, a lot doesn't impress me because, you know, a lot of stuff like, but like that, like, dude, that's a lot of work to really crunch through all this and make it happen. Because like I said, this is like a big part of it, you know, having this structure down and then just being able to do stuff like this to like tell people about it. But
Yeah,
no, man, it's great. I dig the art, you know, it's
awesome.
simple, it's fun. Like, I was a big fan for sure whenever I first saw it.
That's
Um,
awesome.
no, it's cool. So I'm screen sharing right now. I've got the screen up. Can you see it?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I can see it.
No, yeah. So I think it's great. You know, like I got it. So I shared the video everywhere. So we got a few people on right now.
Nice.
Shout out to Mike Smart and Bobcat. They're watching. Which honestly,
Yeah.
bro, if you're available, probably I'll be hitting you up. I know people who could use your help and are hiring, at least for contracted
Nice.
work and small things, because we're doing a lot of stuff, a lot of different projects, and I have a couple people who want like Web3 interactions with their web page. And I think, like I said, they overcomplicated in their minds of
Yeah.
what they think what it should look like. And like, you know, your page is a perfect example. It's like, it's this simple, you know?
And it used to be more complicated than this too, right? Like
Right.
it was like, it used to be a lot more information, right? And if you go and look at the white paper, that's just like a screen of white text with maybe some blue titles.
That's funny.
And yeah, some of the stuff in even the white paper has changed. I mean, like the identity stuff, and then using the NFTs as tracking points for our nodes hasn't changed, but like the market and what is like the series has kind of changed, right? Just based on what we're seeing and what we're hearing from different holders and the community, and where they're like, okay, you should maybe try and do this instead of this. And so I listen to people who've been in the industry longer than me. So
That's cool.
yeah, so that's kind of what brought us to backing it with the mining farm.
No, I think that's brilliant. I think the mining farm, you know, like I said, for me, that's just like such an easy kind of thing to think of. Like, oh yeah, that should be like your number one thing. How do we provide enough, you know, value and liquidity? Well, you know, here's an easy way: invest a lot of that money into a miner and start using those tokens to start pumping your own shit. Because that way, people who have it, they'll make money, and the more money they make, then other people come in to spend their money, and like it'll work. And then eventually, it'll just start to really circulate, so you can really get all, you know, you don't have to lean so much on that. But it's like you can continually provide value into your own token, and even just have those tokens for like giveaways, or you know what, we're gonna use this coin and buy some people these NFTs with that, you know, whatever it is that you're mining. Like so many things, but you did it right, man.
Awesome.
So I'm gonna do a quick review over the site, because last time I spent a lot of time just kind of like bugging around, and so I think I got a clear idea. But I think, like I said, I think the site is great. I love the welcome, you know, real simple, gets to the point. I like how you have your roadmap. Again, like I think these are things that people overcomplicate. You know, people are like, oh, we need a roadmap, we need a white paper. They're just like, oh my God, we have to have like all these things, you know, expressed. But yours is perfect.
A roadmap is just telling people what you plan on doing, right? And a white paper is just saying how it works. That's literally the simplest way. You could have
absolutely
one-page white paper on your NFT project, and that'll kill it. As long as it's concise and it tells people what they're getting in return for the spending the money for the NFT. And if it's just art, tell it people that it's just art, right? You better be hoping that you're a really good artist, right?
Right, exactly. No, I think it's cool. I mean, I think yours is great. It's got everything laid out. It's got ANMLS token, the reward token for animal NFT holders, which I'm happy to say I am. And I did get my animals. Thank you. I checked. It was cool.
Yeah, dude. Nice.
Yeah, no, it was so awesome. Then we got the animal NFTs, the start of a new animal themed NFT node experience. For every animal's NFT you hold in your wallet, we credit you with shares of new animal supply distributions daily, which you can sell on QuickSwap. Then the ANMLLAND game. Use your animal NFTs to unlock a play to earn game. Build your own digital farm and get paid to play. Super stoked for that. And
that's
then the animal. Fun. Yeah, no, I like that. Even just because, like I said, the art is super chill, super simple, and I imagine the game would be simple and fun. You know, like I definitely am excited to see that come out. And then again, my favorite part, the ANMLLAND mines, an off-grid mining farm to secure the future of ANMLLAND. Off-grid crypto mining to supplement the animals pool with outside funding on a continual basis, funded through further NFT series. It's like such a no-brainer, man. Like if you have an NFT project, use some of your initial sales to even in the smallest, cheapest miner you could find. Yeah. Reaping in any consistency of income and funding, it changes the game. Like it doesn't matter if it's $10 a week or, you know, consistency, getting consistent value. Like that's where it's at.
And that's like another reason. So I like recently just got like a regular like client outside of crypto, because I'm like, okay, even if crypto like crashes, I want to still be able to at least put some money in personally, so that I can continue to boost up the liquidity pool, right? So yeah, I've got like a bunch of different things that I'm doing outside of ANMLLAND that kind of just push into it.
That's cool, man. No, and I think it's great, you know, using whatever method you can to continue to provide value into this ecosystem, like whether it has to come from other sources and whatever. It's like just find ways to, you know, not necessarily pump money in all the time, but like you said, when there's times where it's kind of struggling a bit and people are kind of like, oh shit, or we dump, it's like, well, I can just kind of help them out, put money into my own ecosystem, and then keep everybody, you know, stabilized. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Cool. So this was the part that we got to figure out yesterday, how to log in and mint. No, it's cool, man. I mean, it worked great. I mean, especially once I actually figured out I had to reset my thing. So like, I mentioned in the other video, I'm not really going to break down the whole part of getting the MetaMask and the Ethereum. That I'll make on a whole separate side. But for super new users, if you have no clue what's even going on right now, we're going to log in to this website with a crypto wallet and use tokens to buy an NFT straight from the website. So what that means is we're going to use a wallet called MetaMask. The MetaMask is connected to Chrome browser as an extension. Once I log in here, it's going to connect all my information to this website, and I'll be able to use my cryptocurrency, the ANMLLANDS tokens, to buy this NFT. Yeah, no. And so everybody else that knows, make sure you have a MetaMask if you don't have one. Once you get a MetaMask, make sure you buy some Ethereum and send it to that MetaMask.
Yeah.
You can purchase in the MetaMask, right? You just have to like KYC and stuff. I've never actually bought anything from MetaMask directly.
Yeah, I've never had MoonPay work for me because I'm in Canada. So I just do like
okay,
transfer to one of the exchanges up here and then just send it to MetaMask.
Yeah, that's usually what I do. I mean, there is a couple options here, but you know, like you said, it could be, I don't like it. So I just use a Coinbase or an exchange, but just get Ethereum to your MetaMask wallet.
Yeah.
Now, once you're logged in,
the reason why I created those buttons is when you initially get your MetaMask, so the buttons on the left, most people will only have the Ethereum mainnet chains and the Ethereum mainnet testnet, right? Cool, all those ones. And so you have it added there, but if you go down and click the button, that little button will add the Polygon network and switch it.
That's cool. Yeah, that's what I did the first time because I did not have it added. This was a newer one, and I can take it off, right, and do it again.
Yeah. Okay. So you can like just press the X beside Polygon mainnet.
Perfect. Cool. So I'm gonna delete this network. Boom. So now back to Ethereum mainnet. Yep. No, I thought that was cool because like I was like, oh man, I forgot. I didn't want to have to go through and like look up how to add the Polygon thing, you know?
And so when that one doesn't work, then the one inside the minting function works. So those are two different. The one on the left, I custom built myself.
That's cool.
Using other people's codes and like meshing things together. And then the one on the right is from a tool called Third Web, which anybody who wants to create their own NFT series, it's like a tool that allows you to essentially just upload your images and your metadata, and then they essentially have a bunch of smart contracts for you already. And then they give you a few little tools, but as well, they give you different ways to integrate into the blockchain. So it's a good tool to use to get started. But as well, it's a good way to learn programming, JavaScript, and Node. So
no, it's cool, man. That's great. I'm glad you explained it. Because I was like, man, where do I connect to? I was like connecting to all of them.
So this one, when you click the add animals token info or switch to Polygon,
it'll now real quick. So let me start this first part. Once you get the Ethereum to the MetaMask, then you have to bridge from the Ethereum mainnet to Polygon. I don't have any Ethereum, so I have like $2, so I can't do it. But essentially, it'll just you connect your wallet to this, and then you just now I haven't done this many times, but basically you just honestly type in the amount and then swap it, right? And it just does it.
Yeah, you literally send it. Yeah.
And so what that is gonna sorry, go ahead.
Fees on other bridging services are at least like $10 to $20. So they're about double to triple what the gas fee is. What I found with the Narni bridge is it's usually under $5 to get it from network to network, right? So it's the cheapest bridge I've found.
Wow.
And so it's
that
like
is
0.0019 ETH to transfer.
Dang. Okay, I'm definitely gonna try this out.
So it's super cheap.
I'm gonna try this out. Not right now, but no, that's cool because like that's the reason why I haven't even really messed with Polygon because I was like, man, it just people are like, yeah, but you can mint, gas free, but it's like, well, whenever you bridge it back, it's expensive.
Yeah, exactly.
You're still losing money. Like you're still going back. Like losing.
Yeah, for people that don't really understand, you have to transfer almost $1,000 of ETH or Matic to Polygon in order to make it worth it, because the bridge fee on the normal bridge, is like the Polygon branded bridge is like $100 either way.
Wow,
Like
that's
50
crazy.
bucks, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, it just doesn't make sense unless you have a lot of money, right? Or you want to
Right.
get into a specific project, right?
Yeah. Or if
Um,
it's like the only thing you know because you haven't taken any time to learn about anything else. And you're like, oh, well, this is it. And it's like, well, no, you don't have to waste
Yeah.
all that money.
yeah, exactly. So this is like the best
Nice.
bridge by far. So
The Narnia Bridge. Narnia. That was the first thing I saw when I saw. I was like, Narnia, that's cool.
I literally
So
always type Narnia bridge into
yeah.
my like browser by mistake.
That's funny. But yeah, so that's cool. So those who know a little bit about this, at least once you have your MetaMask and you have your Ethereum, go to the bridge. You'll just send your Ethereum from the mainnet over to the Polygon network. And then after that, this is where you'll connect to switch, or I'm sorry, to add the network to your MetaMask and then switch over to Polygon. And that's going to be the switch Polygon button, right? That's what you're saying?
Yeah. The switch one will switch or add the network. So if you're on Ethereum network,
Oh,
what the heck?
no.
Oh yeah, so you got to
Am I
switch
logged
to
in?
Polygon first. Yeah, go down.
Oh, okay.
So click the
Okay.
switch button first.
This one?
Yeah. So you got to add that network to Poly. What the heck?
Oh, is it not letting me?
Literally just working.
Oh, wait, let me make sure my thing's logged in because sometimes it like switches out. Oh, okay. I don't think it was logged in.
Switch to Polygon.
Oh, wait,
Nope.
no, yeah, it's still. I did it last time.
Try pinning it.
Pinning
So
what? This?
pressing the pin on your MetaMask.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Ah, this one.
Yeah. There we go.
No,
Is
it's
this
still
not
doing it.
working? No way.
No, I can't remember how I did it last time too. It worked, but I just don't remember what I did.
Yeah. So if you connect your wallet, it should allow you to. So the connect wallet button right there. That's really weird. Why does that not add?
Let me make
I'll
sure
have to
I'm
figure
not
that out.
connected on here. Okay, yeah, no.
No, so it's
Connect
not
current
connected.
Oh, that's what. Yeah, so I'm connecting right now. Okay, now it should be connected. Right? Let's try
that.
No, it
Nope,
didn't switch.
No. So let's just connect the wallet right there.
Oh, so this one. Got you. I got you. Sorry. Yeah, I
That
know
one will
you're
give
saying
you
like 3
the-
times, but I was like, wait, there's like 3 connect buttons.
Yeah,
Okay.
dude. It's
Gotcha. Okay, cool. And there's my panda. Yay. Okay, so now what?
so now you go to mint. You should be able to just click mint there, or refresh the
Okay.
page, and then the button will pop
Cool.
up. But it's
All right.
for some reason not seeing your MetaMask, and not giving it a provider.
see.
So that's super weird.
Oh, wait, there's a switch button. Okay, so did it switch me?
Yeah, it looks like it.
All right.
Maybe go check your MetaMask wallet.
Oh, I think is it still? Yeah, it's still on Ethereum. No. All right, let's see. I forgot where I went. Like it
Go to
worked last time.
chainlist.org.
Tell me, what is it?
Chainlist.org.
Chainlist.
You can just search for it there. It's right there.
This one?
Yep.
Ooh. Oh,
There
I'm
it
gonna have
gives
to
you-
save that.
That's so honestly so strange because I literally just pressed the button.
Yeah, it could be honestly, I think I've had some issues with that browser
MetaMask?
extension. Yeah. I don't know. I forget what I was doing last time. I was trying to get connected on Coinbase, I think, and like it took me forever.
Some of the methods do change like inside of the code bases, which kind of screws around with me. And so, yeah, that's one of the frustrating things.
All right. So I'm on Polygon. Now you said go mint. Oh, it's everywhere.
Could be everywhere. Yeah. There you go.
All right. Oh, this button.
Yeah. And then it
Switch
says
to Polygon. Yep. Cool. Oh, okay. That's gotcha. I
It's
think that's
supposed
what
to
I
do
did.
the
Yeah,
exact
yeah.
same thing, but it's like before you connect, and it gives you
Gotcha.
like that add animals token info.
Yeah, I think that's how I did it when I first, because I did all of it through this site. Like whenever I connected the Polygon and all the things, I did
Mhm.
it through all of this. So
Yeah.
I think, but it was through this connection part. Yeah, I
Mm.
think it wasn't the
Yeah.
on the left side, it was the right. But yes, I did check that I do have some. See, there it is. I had
Yeah.
300 or 3,666 animals, and now I have 3,850 point stuff. Now, if you watched this last time, then that means I got my animals reward, which is cool, for holding the NFT. That's all I had to do. Now, dude, I was super stoked, and I love that panda. All right, so now that we've gone through that part, I'm gonna go home back home real fast just to kind of recap. And so MetaMask first, buy Ethereum, do the Narnia bridge on Umbria. Once you send it to Polygon, then you'll connect and then switch to the Polygon network. Now, whether you have to have your Polygon network already on there or you need a new one, just get to the Polygon network. You can add the animals token information, which I think I have it already on mine, but yeah, so it won't do anything. But if you click it, that one did work. That one worked perfectly. Like when I clicked it, it went and it added the token information.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That's the one that's important because it gives you the little picture.
Yes.
That's like
Yeah.
all I wanted was that little picture in MetaMask. That's all I created it for.
Did this one, or is mine not showing?
Did it not show? Oh, so
I
it's the
don't know.
left side one.
It's the blue one. It's a blue and red logo.
No worries. Well,
No.
if
I
you,
swear, I think it's my extension.
I'm wondering if it's
I'm gonna
yeah,
try it on my phone. But yeah, add the
yeah, it
animals
won't show
token.
up on your phone. So that
Oh, it
little
won't.
section because
Uh-huh.
of mobile, yeah, it doesn't show up.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I can build a like separate deployment of it so that I
Mhm.
can have just the animals widget. It's probably what I'll do. So you can view it in MetaMask mobile.
Is it the same
Um,
as this one in the site?
yeah, I just need to build the the widget for it. I built the widgets for other people, so
That's cool. That's
yeah.
crazy. You just build it. I have to find people to build it. I wish I could build.
Dude,
That's so
it's
cool, man.
honestly, I had that issue where I was like, oh, I need somebody to build this. And then I just struggled through a lot of it because I was like, I'm
Yeah.
not paying $3,000 for somebody to build a little tool like this or like yeah, to write like a smart contract or something like that. So I just learned it because I couldn't pay for it, but for the people that can pay for it, it's a lot faster and easier.
Yeah. No, but that's cool that you did it because now you know it. And not only can you save the time and money doing yourself, now you can charge people, like $3,000 to do it for them. So before we met number two panda, we'll read this little excerpt. OG pandas. These sassy little pandas will have you blushing, laughing, and loving every single one of them, which I totally love mine. His name is Blue. Created with a variety of 83 total attributes, apparel, expressions, backgrounds. These traveling pandas take you to places like Great Pyramids and Machu Picchu. I'll definitely take a Machu Picchu panda. Hopefully that one pops up.
Nice. If it doesn't,
Yes.
I'll we can trade. I've got a few, I
Nice.
think.
Oh, cool.
I've got
All
like
right. Nice, nice. No, this is cool, man. All right, we're gonna look at my guy one more time. But dude, I'm so stoked with this. We got Blue. He's got his winky eye. He's holding the
shopping
bag,
bag.
which
Yeah.
makes me feel good because like I'm trying to make a bag too.
Yeah,
And
dude.
so
Hopefully you
like
get the money bag next time.
exact. Oh, there's a money bag
There's a
too.
money bag. And then like
Dang.
there's like gold background, gold skin.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
That's
dude. Like
cool.
I made one that was literally like all golden. Like he's got a
Oh, that's
chain, but like
badass.
every gold attribute is one of the rare ones, right? So
That's cool.
if you get anything with
Oh
like money
man.
signs or anything like that, then you got a rare attribute.
Ooh, so there's only 623 mints left. I have one. I'm so stoked. And like I said last time, when I minted it, there were 3,666 animals token. And because I got in at the right time, I got to receive part of the reward distribution. And now I have some more animals token. And so the second panda, here we go. Let's mint this dude. A snowboarding one looks fun. They all see, I like these. They all look fun.
I think I have one that's like snowboarding in front of the Great Pyramids.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so like sandboarding.
Yeah. Oh man, no, I was super stoked whenever the mint came out. You know, it took for the transaction to go through. 98
yeah,
confirmed. But then it was just like boop.
The network is just crazy right now, right? With it dropping so much. So everybody just trying to sell everything, right? That's my thoughts, is like it just got crazy busy. I looked at gas fees. I was like, this is gross. I haven't seen gas fees this high for a week. And
yeah.
like, every time I see crypto go down, I'm like, shit, gas is going up.
All right, let's see where he be. 377.
Ooh.
All righty. Oh, so that means there was what, like 4 minted? Oh, dude, I got a little
nice. You got
same. He looks like he reminds me of like St. Patrick's, St. Patty's Day.
Yeah, he's got the green and peach. Looks like peach skin.
Nice.
So I'll show you one of the tools that I built. So now you can see those guys inside of one of the Web3 tools that we built.
That's so cool.
So if you go to the top, we have the ANMLLAND wallet.
Where's that at?
The
the green wallet?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Is that connecting my...
Yeah, so you'll connect your wallet.
Oh, it's trying to connect my Coinbase wallet. Hold on.
Oh, silly Coinbase.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah, they both popped up. I need to disconnect my Coinbase. I logged into that platform and I'll go back in like 8 months.
If they're still around.
Yeah.
If they don't steal everybody's money.
Right. Oh God, I'm glad I don't have nothing on there. Wait,
Coinbase trying to steal it?
No, I don't have any money. Yeah, they are trying to steal the connection though. I don't want to connect. Hold on. Well, I don't want to connect to Coinbase. Oh wait, did it connect me to Coinbase?
Did it automatically
I'll just
connect you?
Maybe. I'll just disconnect this extension. Let me see. Yeah, I just got this Coinbase wallet too, trying to
maybe if you sign out.
Sign out of this?
Of Coinbase?
Oh yeah, that's what I'm trying to do, but it's not.
It was at the very bottom.
Oh, there. Thanks. See,
got you.
10 years in this game, you know. Just another OG.
We all learn stuff every day.
It's so funny. Oh my God.
Honestly, things are changing so much on a daily basis.
Oh yeah.
Like you think last year, and then it's just no.
Yeah, this last year really went nuts, man. Like it was crazy.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see if this one's connected. This one, I'm gonna So it is
disconnected or authenticate it. It looks like it's pulling your stuff now. So yeah, if you authenticate it, it'll sign the message.
Screw you, Coinbase. Well, I mean, I still have my Coinbase account still.
I think you could still technically connect with Coinbase and see everything, like your different tokens. So here it pulls up your different tokens that you've got. Cool. And the interesting thing is that it's kind of like PooCoin, where if you've got tokens that you don't even know about, it pulls them in there for you so you can see them, right? So
like this?
Yeah.
What the hell is all this stuff?
Yeah, that's stuff people's gifted to you. So a lot of the time, like that could have like some value, but sometimes it doesn't, right? So you can see that.
That's fine. I know the spork is from ETH Denver, so I know that's legit. That's cool.
So then
that's crazy.
At the top, we've got the menu, right? So you can see your NFTs as well.
Oh, nice. Okay, so I see. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, badass.
And then what I'm gonna add there with the next release, because the next full release is going to be including the node automation to send out all the payments and shit. So yeah, it's going to have a little tracker underneath to show you how much those 2 NFTs are going to pay you, and then shows you the animal token price at the top. So we're going to use that in the calculation. So it'll all be automatically calculated for you based on the current
Nice.
price.
That's cool. So Matic and Sense. Dude, I love this. This is pretty legit.
And there we've got our leaderboard.
Oh, cool. So you can see everybody. Aha, so I have 2. I know that's mine. Oh, wait. Yes, it is. It's like it has to be. I have 2. Haha. I'm on the leaderboard. No, that's awesome. That's cool, man. I love it. Like I think it's very simple, but it's very effective.
And then we can buy animals right there, or you can just use quick swap right there.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. That's cool. So yeah, if I wanted to swap out my animals, or if I wanted to get some more animals, I still got it. I can't believe all this. Like what? I got whatever Susai is. DX. Maybe if I can just try to like combine all those together and just like get something else.
Dude, you could probably, like, if you go to PooCoin, it'll show you all the values of those right inside your wallet, because it'll pull up the it goes like one step further than this does. But it'll pull up the liquidity pools and show you like, is there any liquidity in these tokens, right? That gives you the contract address and everything. So if you want to view it, I should add a button to the contract address to take you to Polygon scan, or like a link inside of that. That's pretty simple.
I got Poly Doge, I got Cookie, I got something in Japanese. The Sport DAO token though, I know that's real because I went to ETH Denver. So that's the only thing that I know. Minerium, Polygon, Mega Doge. That's crazy. That's funny. But this, yeah, dude, I love the site. No, I think you did a great job. Like very simple. And I think again, like I've said it a few times, but people overcomplicate what they expect it to be like, especially look like. And simple is very key because it's easy to figure out. You don't have to have it be completely all fancy and like crazy. Like I like it though. Like the setup's nice. It's easy to find everything that you need. There's not a bazillion buttons or like a million pages. And it's pretty self-explanatory, you know, like even without having this explained, I could have just clicked around a few times and been like, all right, cool. I got it all figured out.
Yeah. The only thing that may confuse people is like the having multiple wallets, right? So if you have a Web3 wallet, and so if you guys are having issues, you'll see that it's a matter of signing out of that other wallet.
Right. Like with the Coinbase,
MetaMask, or the right wallet. Because technically you can still mint on Coinbase wallet through our website. And then you can hold them inside your Coinbase wallet. I wouldn't though.
Oh, because if you have, you won't be able to see them because Coinbase is only displaying and working. Well, at least their NFT marketplace is only working with Ethereum only, Ethereum and ETH. But you could, I guess, like have Polygon or on your Coinbase, log into the swap that around and do stuff like that, and then buy these. But yeah, I don't think you'd be able to see them on the Coinbase wallet because the marketplace is only Ethereum right now. That's what sucks. It's only Ethereum, and to sell anything, you have to connect your wallet just like you do OpenSea, and so you have to pay that initial connection and gas fee. So it costs like a few $100 or a couple $100 to connect, and then you can sell on their marketplace, and it only goes through Ethereum NFTs. So whatever Ethereum NFTs you have on your wallet, that's what you can sell, and so you can't create on their platform. You can create on OpenSea and then connect it and have that OpenSea one display on your Coinbase. But yeah, it sucks.
That's crazy.
I was so excited to get in it. I was like, I did the things. I was one of the first people in there. Set up my profile, super stoked. And I was like, all right, I'm about to make some NFTs and like fucking rock this shit. And like, nah, it was just the NFTs I had on OpenSea, and then I couldn't even list it because I had to pay for the connection. I was like, I'm not paying that right now. It's crazy. Like it was like it was like weeks ago, but it was like a few $100. I was like,
they honestly, I could see them going like down hard, because like if they're like trying to charge people to get onto the platform to like just sign the message and
Yeah.
authenticate.
It's just like OpenSea.
Easy.
Yeah, it's like OpenSea, except when OpenSea was only Ethereum and you couldn't create any NFTs. That's what it is. That's Coinbase. You can't make anything.
OpenSea is like almost gasless.
Right. Yeah. So I mean, it does say that they are going to add other chains, but this is just what they're working with, and they're supposed to be working on creator tools. I just don't understand like why that wasn't the first thing. Like it should have been released with creator tools, because like, man, if I could have made NFTs on there, it would have been cool. Yeah, to be one of the first ones. Like even if it was like a few thousand people, like, oh shit, one of the first 1,000 to get a mint an NFT on here and like sell it and shit.
Yeah. And like if you're in the first like few thousand of something, right, it's easier to get promotion, right? And it's
exactly.
Right. So
it's crazy because I got lucky. I have all these people following me who have like thousands and thousands of followers, because like I was one of the few people on, to follow. Now I think it's public already, so I probably just washed away in the sea of names. But but yeah, man, no, this is cool. So what he said earlier, don't be like me and let like 12 wallets log in and not work, and disconnect and make sure you're going to log in with the one that you're going to purchase from, or you're going to store your NFT, which should be your Ethereum MetaMask. It's the easiest one, most integrated with all sorts of Web3 websites, easy to pull contracts and stuff. So I like this. I like this separate wallet. And I meant to ask you about it before, because I didn't really understand. I was like, why 2 websites? But now makes perfect sense. Yeah. It's a wallet site. Like, I think that's cool.
Yeah. So it's, I mean, and if I tried to put that on the other website, like it would have like too much information, like not too much information, but in a sense, it's too much data to even upload to the website. I had to shorten that code base down of what I put on the wallet already. Like when I exported the build, the visual code was like, that's a little too big. And then every time I went to upload it to my server, the server would literally stop uploading it. And it's like, there was an error. So I had to like remove some extra modules that weren't really doing anything. So yeah.
That's funny. No, that's brilliant, man. That's cool. Like I said, I think you being able to do it yourself really is mega beneficial, because then you can just, like you said, just go in and figure out, tinker, and be like, oh crap, something's wrong. Let me go do it myself. Instead of like, oh crap, something's wrong. Let me call somebody, tell them the problem, hope they answer and are available, then tell them the problem, and then wait for them on their time to go in and fix it, and then wait for that, confirmation, all this shit, instead of just being like, click, click. Like, no, and I
usually like when people get me to build like tools that I've already built, like, okay, this add animals token, like I've had a bunch of people request that and like built it multiple times. So now it's literally like I pull up the piece of code for it and then put a few things in and then just like send it off to people. And it's like, hey, just send me a tip and like whatever you decide, just pay me that. And so last time I did this one for somebody, it was like $420 they sent me. I was like, what?
Yeah,
you're crazy. And they're like,
that's cool.
You just like helped a bunch of people out. So I was like, cool.
Yeah, and because something like that is very streamlined. So it's like, if you imagine like the projects who are making millions of dollars, it's because a lot of them are very, in a sense, easy to access, especially, I mean, I'd hate to say, but on Ethereum, you could just get your MetaMask, get your Ethereum, and boom, you're buying. Like there's not a lot of complications, or there's not too many barriers besides the fact of having to know how to use the wallet, having how to know how to buy the crypto, like those little things. Like if you already know that, then you download the wallet, add to it, get your coin, and you're done. Exactly. I think it works, to make it as easy as possible. So yeah, people value that because you're probably helping them make a ton of money by making it easy as possible. Like simplicity and ease of access is really where it's at for onboarding. Like you can't have a thousands of people trying to buy your NFT and it be complicated. You know what I mean? Like I hate complications. And so that prevents me. And it's not even if it's complicated, even if it's just like too many steps, I'm just like,
yeah, exactly. And like
that, no, I don't
even making the currency and adding that as another step is like, it kind of adds that more bit of complication to people. So I mean, it's
I think it's brilliant though, at least because with that, I mean, you have a way to really create some functionality and value. And so, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, you're right. It's definitely an extra step, but you make it as easy as possible to make those steps happen. And so I think at least that's an acceptable extra, extra thing, because that adds value to your project and helps keep people, in the loop. Like, hey, it's not just a piece of a GIF or a JPEG or whatever. Like, there's stuff to actually do. It's very engaging, to have to get online, do the bridging, switch to the network. Like, it makes people learn, and it forces them to do that, and in the easiest way possible. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Yeah.
So no, I think it's great.
Awesome.
Yeah, dude. I will definitely, you're going to be the first person I'm calling when these people are like, hey, we need a dev to do this. I need somebody for Web3. I'm like, hey, if he's available, I know somebody. For sure. Absolutely, man. Because like I said, this helps a lot of people make a lot of money. And I like how you know how to keep it just simple and straight to the point, because that saves you time as well and will make you money, because then you can make just as much and not have to take as long. And it's effective, very effective. Easy explanations, not too complicated. You don't have a PDF of white paper charts and all this shit. It's just like easy to understand. Like, anybody who's new or old can read through this and digest it and be like, okay, like, these are words that I know. Like,
I come from a marketing background, right? So I think I mentioned that earlier.
Nice.
So one of the things we learned is like, try and get it as dumb as possible. Like, most people like to read at a grade 5 level, right? Reading complex words, right? You may know all the words in the vocabulary, right? Or you may have the best vocabulary, but in reality, the highest converting web pages are the ones that kindergartners or grade 5s can read, right?
Right. 100%. I mean, because it's very inclusive. Everybody can read that, from like you said, from that level on up to the most prestigious, knowledgeable person. Like, everybody, instead of like it being way up here and then missing a whole crowd of people that are like, man, it's just, I don't even want to try to read it because it seems complicated. It's like, no, it's really simple.
I love teaching people, right? So this is another thing to teach people in like a new market, where I was like, okay, learn as much as possible, right? And now that all these new chains are coming out, everything's getting way more complicated, right? So people need that education, right?
Yeah. So. Man, I got so excited the first day to mint the NFT that I never even looked at the staking. But I was like, oh yeah, I did it. I figured it out and it happened. And I was like, all right, done. And then I didn't even look at the rest of it. Sorry. I'm looking at the staking now. It's great.
Yeah. We initially launched the token first as like a way to create our whitelist for our launch. And so anybody who bought the tokens at that time was essentially on the whitelist, right? And so we just wanted to give people a way to like use those tokens in between then and the launch date of the NFTs. So we launched in some staking and got a staking contract out there. So yeah.
Bro, that's brilliant. No, I like this. Like, that's so cool. I'm about to check it out. So these are coming soon. Oh wait, I should go back and actually look at it. Go back. All right, so we have the 3 levels. Quick harvest, 6-day lock, 6% return, 6 animals minimum deposit. Balanced diet, 22-day lock, 12% return, 100 animals minimum deposit. And then the best diet, 66-day lock, 24% return, 369 animals minimum deposit. That's cool, man. I like that, because like it gives a good way to people's like, oh, if you have animals and you're not doing anything with it, might as well stake it.
Yep, exactly. And so I think it shows the locked balance in there that's approved for either that's locked in as approved for interest payments, or that's the amount of animals that are totally staked right now. So
oh, cool.
I don't know which one it is. I'll have to do some research. It's honestly been so long since I built a lot
Yeah.
of the functionality. It's been like 2 months since I put out the staking features, and yeah, so
No, this is
it's
great.
been a
So
fun
it says,
project.
I imagine, man, being able to build this and then see it, come to fruition, and then, it's there, it exists, it's working like that. That's great. Stake your animals and get 12% APY upon withdrawal. So I like that you can still get it out early. It's just going to be a little penalty.
Yeah.
Because I feel there might be, because I think some people get kind of like, oh shit, maybe I don't want to have it, like I don't want to commit, like all the
Yeah,
way.
exactly. Right. Like what if it goes way up in that time period, right? Well, if it goes
Yeah.
up more than 2%, just pull it out.
Yeah, pull it out.
Right.
And that's it. That's
And
cool.
like
No,
Mathematic, like your gas fees are gonna be nothing. So
yeah,
like,
exactly.
that's another thing is like the token itself is so easy to send and like get from people. Like
Mhm.
there's no taxes on our token. Like no tax going back to the liquidity pool. So essentially it's one of the tax-free tokens.
Yeah, man. No, I'm super excited to have found this and found you. I promise there's going to be a lot of people.
Dude, I think a
Asking
bunch of
for
people already bought from your first live. So much
Oh,
appreciated,
sweet.
dude. Like
Hell
I think
yeah.
somebody went and bought like 3 or 4 NFTs right after you.
That's cool. I'm glad because I'd like to think that, people, I built enough trust, with people to know that if there's something that I'm at least taking the time to look at, that it's worth looking into, because like I don't really get into projects, like I'm
Yeah.
not around to just be like, hey, I'm gonna get into all these things and just hope one of them takes off. You know what I mean? Like I said, I appreciate you, getting me involved. And then when I looked at it, I like the site, I like the art. It looked like something fun, simple. Polygon makes it very cost effective, to get involved. And no, it was great. So I'm happy that people are trusting enough to know that, like, hey, if it's enough for me to talk about it and show about it, then it's at least enough to look at. And it's such a good entry point. Like why not even, it's worth it. It's worth the chance. And
Yeah.
I think what you have to with the mining thing, like that for me is what really, really like brings everything together. That like it's, I'm not gonna say I'm guaranteeing it, but with the mining solution, it's like that will guarantee a continual supply of value.
Yeah.
It's like you're making money to put into the project that people are hoping to make money from. So they don't have to keep putting money into it, buy the NFTs, buy the token. But they don't have to worry so much. It's like, oh man, how is he going to sustain this economy? How is he going to sustain this value? It's like, well, by using other tokens, by using a mining solution, which has money that needs to be put into it, and it has money that's received, that's taken out of it. And that really, kind of brought it together for me, that if you can understand the basics of how this space works, taking the NFTs and the cryptocurrency combined with an answer to the sustainability, like it's a no-brainer. Like this isn't like thousands of dollars to get into. This is very cost effective, and there's a plan for sustainability. And like I said, almost no projects do that. Nobody's talking about how they're going to keep bringing money in
outside of taxes.
Yeah, that
Remember
too.
that.
Yeah. Yep. 100%. They just changed the mining policies. Yes. And the staking policies.
Thor.
Yes, you're right.
I got into Thor right before they changed the taxes.
So
now
smart.
It literally costs me more money to get Thor out than it's even worth it. Right. So
that's brilliant too, because I didn't even think about that. I just thought like nobody even just talks about, like nobody talks in their project like, hey, how are we going to keep bringing money to this? Besides the fact like, hey, if you keep buying it, we'll be good. Like you spend money, we'll be fine.
Scheme. Yeah.
Yeah. But it's like, no, we're going to make sure money comes in. And like, so this is that for you to be able to pull this together and shit, like, man, I hope that I'm going to make sure I do whatever I can to just let people know this exists and, make their own decision, because it's worth a shot, especially with all this crazy shit that's going on. It's like, this is some stable ass stuff right here, bro. I like it.
It's coming back.
The art, and the art's fun.
This is even way pretty low in terms of token value to when
I saw your post. I saw that.
It was like we've
that
come
excited
down
me too
so much in the past 3 months, because I personally didn't have the economy figured out until 2 weeks ago.
Mhm.
And so now it's coming back up, and I'm like, okay, great. Now let's start pushing it again. Now let's start doing things again, because we've got our economy figured out. We've got our future game plan figured out. I feel confident that it's not just a Ponzi scheme.
Right.
So let's start pushing it again, right?
Exactly. And that's, I think, is the biggest, draw, is that you are at least working, or you have been working on a solution to sustain the value, to make sure that, hey, there's going to be something outside of what your NFT holders are providing to come in as well. In addition, at least to help support it when things go bad. Because it's not a, you don't, it doesn't have to be a dependency. It's just like, hey, just in case we have a little bag over here that if shit goes bad, we're just gonna open that bag up and be like, all right, here you guys go. Don't quit yet. We got this, like, hold tight.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, that's cool, man.
That's the goal, is to have it the strongest crypto community for good reason, right? It's wanted to have like fully diversified backend, right? Whether that's the NFT backend, but also the actual fiat support of the backend of the crypto, right? So the token acts as like a tracking measure for how long you've held your NFTs and how many you hold, right? And then essentially the token value is just supported by the backend of what's the value of the series as a whole at this current moment, but what's also coming from the back end of like funding, right?
Right.
So
no, I think that's a great model, man.
Yeah. So once we launch that next series, so I'll tease it here. It's going to be the mining moles. So they're going to be like little moles in the rows. And so we're going to have that as the next series once the pandas sell out. And then the game is going to be like a little cow farming game where you can go and milk your cows.
Oh, nice. Dude, that's hilarious. And I just love the whole farm idea. I have another friend who's doing some not necessarily, it wasn't similar, but it was based on his actual farm, like his real farm animals and stuff, which I thought was super cool. So yeah, I'm a big fan of like the farm thing. My sister's trying to get a farm out in Oklahoma. But that's cool, man. No, I think I think this is
my
great.
day job is I do farm farm supply marketing.
So nice. Where do you live? Where are you at?
In Canada.
Alberta. Cool. State.
So middle of nowhere. So essentially you drive to the middle of Alberta and then you turn left and you're at our acreage.
That's crazy. That's cool. I have quite a few friends in this space that are out in Canada, different areas. Montreal, Alberta. A lot of people actually. That's awesome. All right, so I'm going to stake some token. Let's do half for sure. Boop. If you wish to agree, confirm. I like zeroing that Matic fee. It makes me happy.
Yeah, the Matic is so great. Like,
to
develop everything on Matic first and then go to Ethereum is just a game changer. I mean, like, you could develop on the test net, but it's not actually sending it's sending transactions through, but it's not the same kind of think about it in a way of like actual usefulness. Like, it can't necessarily be used, but you can develop on Polygon, but also have it the same thing on Ethereum, right? Because it's the same languages, it's just a different chain.
That's crazy. Yeah, no, this is cool. And I know Polygon has had its issues, which is one reason why I've tried to stay away from it personally, as far as like, really trying to push for chain. But I mean, I'm still, a fan of at least their layer 2 solutions to the gas issues. And it seems like they're, starting to get a little bit better and better. So a lot of new chains that I know, it takes a few years to really kind of work through the bugs, which, I've never been a Polygon hater. I've just been a little timid, but I like, seeing this makes me more interested, in it, and not just using it, but building on it as well, helping others to build on it and learning how to like really kind of utilize their benefits. And nah, man, this is cool. Like, I like it. So I got the funds approved, got to create my stake.
Nice.
And yeah, and then like I said, those fees make me happy. Like they're very manageable. Like Ethereum, I stay away from as much as possible because it's just like
it makes sense to stake a tiny amount of tokens, right? Because you can actually overcome that gas fee. If you were to stake like $100 of tokens in ETH, you have to wait for a year for that to actually become profitable, right?
wow.
If it's 6 or 7%. But that's why like you would need a 300% ROI to kind of get out of that. Whereas if you only have a 1 cent or 2 cent or under a cent transaction fee, which it is a lot of the time, rarely do I see it go over like 3 or 4 cents or whatever. Matic, right?
All right, so let's see. Did it work? Did it work? Yes. Okay,
so you
cool.
just have to refresh.
But no, I like it, and I like this. Like I said, this makes me interested in getting involved with more with Polygon again. Awesome. And there's my stake right there for 25. And yes. And so what is this extra amount? Like what's already being accrued or what?
Looks like it's already accrued some.
Oh wow. Yeah. No, I like that. See, and that makes me happy too. Like it's not like, oh, I gotta wait all this time to maybe get something. It's like, nah, instantly. Like I just refreshed and you can see it already. My animals building up. So that's cool. And I like that the concept of the staking because like you said, for fees, even if Matic's fees or Polygon's fees are very low, this extra staking amount could be saved to be like, hey, that could be my gas fees, you know, even in the small incremental amounts, or just putting it back in to stake even more and, you know, generate more income.
Yeah,
dude, this is cool. I'm super stoked because again, a lot of this seems very complicated for people, and even some of them it's not complicated, but I don't really like trying to break it down because it's still not that simple, you know, even if I tell it, but like what you made and how easy you make it, like this is the kind of stuff that I like seeing because this is easy for me to teach somebody. Like it's easy for me to get somebody who has no idea, no wallet, get them going, and probably by the end of the day, you know, if they have the funds, money for it, to buy an NFT and do this, you know, I could in 24 hours I could have somebody from nothing to wallet, coin, they have this NFT and they're staking and generating, you know, animals like in one day.
Yeah, that's the goal, is to have the most ideal first NFT or first decentralized asset for somebody, right?
That's cool.
That's kind of where I come from. Again, I have like so many different weird experiences. I used to teach snowboarding for 3 years. So I have like in there, they teach a lot about like the theory of education, right? Which is hearing, you learn through hearing, doing, and seeing, right? And so I've learned how to kind of teach people through that, and a lot of it is making it simple for people, and not complicating it. Simple and repeatable.
Yep. And if anybody was watching, the animals just went up in real time. I just saw it refresh on its own.
That's awesome.
And it just went up. Yeah. No, that is awesome because it's like I said, I like that PC. There it goes again. It just refreshed and went up. Like people can see that, and it's easy to, you know, like I said, you can hear all these things, like you're just talking about the learning, like you can hear all these things about it, but it seems very complicated and very like, whoa, I just can't even like understand or wrap my head around it. But then you watch something like this, or you do something like this, and it's everything. This is every
confidence, right?
Yeah,
I can do this.
Yep,
right?
You're doing DeFi, you're owning NFTs, you're messing with cryptocurrency, you've done swapping and you've done bridging, you know what I mean? And the network changes like so much just for this NFT and this stake. Like even seems it's so simple. And so like this is something that people can visualize, wrap their heads around and follow, and just be like, all right, now I can see it working. You know, it's not like I can just kind of hope it works. It's like, no, it refreshed and it's working right now.
Yeah.
Cool, man. No, I appreciate you very much. This has been great.
Awesome. Dude, thanks for having me.
No, absolutely. I'm glad you were free today to jump on. And this was mint number 2, just so y'all know. I got my number 1, or my first one, my 373, and now I got my 377. Twitter, ANMLLAND. Yeah, dude, we have to do Twitter Spaces for your next series. It'd be fun.
Sweet. Sounds good.
I would love to. That way people can, just jump in if they want. Even if it's just you and me talking about it. I don't care. I don't care. Let's do it.
Yeah, we could do Twitter Spaces even for this one, like sometime next week or something.
Cool. Definitely. And yeah, man. I'm super stoked. I like this a lot.
That's awesome.
Nope. Screw you.
Glad
Coinbase.
to have you on the team. That's like, I'm glad to have you in the family.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I mean, I'm happy to be in the family. Like, look at my guys right there. Blue and Lucky. That's gonna be his name.
You got the stone one.
Yeah, matches perfectly. That's our green, everything. Money, luck,
Yeah.
Mary Jane. Like he's the hat. He's got the suitable hat. Like, and they're both carrying the bag, so that's what I like too.
Dude, that's awesome.
It's giving me confidence. Like, hey, I'll be carrying a bag soon. The money bag though.
They both went shopping, so they're good. They bought you presents.
That's awesome. Well, cool, man. Much appreciation for your time. Thank you for creating this, man. Like I said, we'll jump on again, maybe explore some of the Poo Coin stuff and just kind of, maybe go through this another time with the next series of the next animals. So
sounds good.
Dope. All right, man. Well, I appreciate it. This was super awesome. Yeah, thanks for whoever was watching. You guys, if y'all saw this and you love it, then go support it. And if you're a whale, hit me up and I'll help you do it.
Sounds good.
Watch, we're gonna get people to whale in this project,
Dude, whale in. Do it.
Whale in.
If we get 100 more NFT sales, I bet you that actually I know this token price is gonna skyrocket. So
that's crazy.
If we hit 500, I'll be so happy. 500 minutes.
That's cool, man. Oh yeah. No, I think it's great. I mean, there's a lot of value being provided for this project from your end. And so I think those who understand can know that if you reciprocate that value, there will be continued growth for yourself and for others. And so I'm happy to be a part of it, man. Appreciate you so much.
Yeah, thanks, dude.
Cool. Well, I guess that's it. We'll wrap this up. And until the next time, man, for sure.
Peace.
It was a pleasure, bro. Have a good one.